Inspire with Nendrix, the foundation.
Hey! Come into this space. I can see you out there. Come on, hang out with me for a second. This is another 5-minute quickie. Come on, hang out. Just for 5 minutes. I want to share something with you. Daniel Hairston Green with Your Best Life. And another 5-minute quickie. So, here's something that I wanted to share with you. Do you know someone who's trying to start a business? Or do you know someone who has a small business that they've been really trying to grow over the past few years, 10 years, 15 years? Do you know a young person who's really in the midst of exploring a new business concept? Do you know anyone like that? I'm sure you know at least one person like that, really trying to do something really good in the community to some level with starting their own business. Now, here's my suggestion to you. Support the business as much as you can. Even if it's just giving them your time and your advice about business startup, or perhaps it's just, maybe you purchasing an item, maybe it's a t-shirt business that one of your mentees is starting and you just want to purchase a t-shirt. I use that example because that's something that I did with one of my mentees. Or maybe it is a food or restaurant business that just started up. Support it. If you can't afford to financially support the business, perhaps you can afford to simply tell someone else about the business who could benefit from it. Or perhaps the next time you have an event, you solicit the business to help you with maybe creative arts. Maybe it's a business like one of my mentees has started that is about marketing. Maybe you can tap into that business, give them an opportunity. Maybe you run a business and every year you solicit a different company to do the marketing for your business, or perhaps you solicit a different company to do the cooking for your business. So maybe you can lean into these new businesses to help them grow. It is really imperative, especially now with this pandemic taking people out of their normal day-to-day work experience and making the money for their family to really thrive. It's becoming really difficult. So some people are leaning into the businesses that they were kind of, tiptoeing in for a while on the side, and now it's like really like an emergency, like they have to deep dive into these business ideas because they lost their jobs. Help out a little bit, even if it's just sharing a post on your social media feed about the business, entrepreneurship of someone that giving a good review after you've eaten at the restaurant, or maybe it's a hairstylist that is new in the business and you want to give a good review about what she did with your hair or what he did with your haircut. You want to take pictures and share it. It doesn't really take a lot to support someone's business, and it doesn't always have to be you financially support it. Sometimes your word of mouth or just telling people that the business exists is enough, especially if you have a little bit of, influence and pull, or maybe you have a huge followership on your social media platform. So I just want to encourage you, if you know someone who's really, really trying to kickstart their business, you can actually support them via telling someone about it, sharing it on your social media, investing some money in it, helping coaching them through some best practices for, maintaining and growing their business, consuming the products that they have, or contracting them. Give them a chance, give them a kickstart by contracting them, and for work that you have normally contracted with other larger businesses. So that's just my 5-minute quickie today. Support a business, support a small business. They're out there and they're struggling and they really need your support. So continue what you're doing today. Go back to what you were doing, but remember to go out in the community and reach out to someone because they are waiting on you. Live your best life.
My Lacasa boy, this is my residence. My prescription boy, this is my medicine. The world can be sickening and living in house resemblance. Not to mention the media's effort to keep us in the most simplistic state of mind.